Okay, so to preface this, I don't know what to call it. I don't know, evidence? I have this funny little habit where I like joining runs as SHRIMPO using the new matchmaking feature. And I go on there, my display name is SHRIMPO. I just ham it up roleplay wise, And I just, have fun. I never really, threaten anybody. It's all just in character, and if they think I'm being mean, I usually just do an aside and say, hey, it's not real, I'm just hamming it up, Just having fun. And usually they just get on board, we have a bit of fun, the run ends, and I'm usually one of the last people standing, but this time around, I don't even know what happened. So, there's this COSMO, their display name is Pebble, and they keep leading to me. At the very beginning of I started recording after their first attempt, because they led twisted right to me. I was doing a machine. You could hear me doing a machine. You don't go near somebody when they're doing a machine. At first, I thought they were griefing, because they came to me when I was doing a machine. You could see the machine being done, because you could see, the pipe coming from the ceiling. Anyway, just a long story short on this preface, they knew I was doing a machine and kept leading to me. I will be voicing over this whole thing, by the way, just to elaborate on some points. See, right here, I'm being useful. And there he is, with Tisha. This is the second time I've gotten hit. He healed me the first time, so at first I kind of maybe thought that... No, initially I thought he was trying to remedy his mistake, or try and, make himself look better. But see, he's leading the Twisted to me! And you can check the chat, by the way. So the COSMO says, she was a fairy, and they say, so slow, and then I say, you're slow, just as a joke. And then they start leading to me. I don't know if they took offense to that, or if that was their job all along. Anyways, I come back here, and attempt to do this machine. Boxton comes over here while I'm doing the machine, by the way, but he doesn't lead. I think he's a new player. He dies next floor. And practically, I finish the machine, and there he is again, with Poppy! It's ludicrous. He isn't even trying to hide it. And yet later on, you'll see what happened later on. So I'm trying to get to elevator, I'm low on stamina. I managed to make it to elevator. I make it to elevator. At this point, I'm still in roleplay mode. I still want to ham it up as SHRIMPO, but I was also seething. Because they were leading to me. And can you see that? You see that in their trinket slot. They have the Gordy trinket. They clearly grinded during the Halloween update. This is a main account. They're griefing with their main account. Which, first of all, did you ever grief with their main account? Why grief at all? Second of all, even if somebody's annoying you, you don't grief them, buddy. If you want me to stop, I will stop. See, they say if your evidence is threatening me. I was not threatening the COSMO. I was making jokes as SHRIMPO. Anybody who has played the game long enough to get 100% on Gordy knows SHRIMPO is a mean person, and that I was simply playing as the character. See, right here, I'm just peacefully doing a machine. Peacefully doing my job as Extractor SHRIMPO. And I wonder where COSMO is. Around here, COSMO comes back. And you see that? There's Brightney. I know he's leading Brightney to me because of that light. Thank you, Brightney, for being so shiny. But see this? He keeps trying to lead her to me. Then I get seen by somebody else. I don't know who the other Twisted was that floor. But see this? He was directly leading to me. See how he's like sprint tapping? And here's where I die. On floor 2. See, he laughs, buddy. And I am just stunned here. Like, nobody else saw this? Not a soul? There's Gordy, Boxton, and then Cosmo. And then around here, Cosmo dies. Gordy's just doing his job. Boxton's, being Boxton. And Cosmo says he's leaving for good. Yes. I was pissed here because Buddy was playing dumb. By the way, he doesn't leave. He doesn't leave for a little bit. That's all he wanted to do, to grief. Very pathetic. At this point, I think, hey, I don't want to be, keep being mean. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. I think Gordy just doesn't want to associate with this. Because, honestly, I wouldn't want to either. I feel bad for the rest of the players. See, at this point, I just stop with the roleplay. I'm just sick of this. All caps, pathetic. That's wonderful. And here begins a long debate. At this point, I should have just left and kept the evidence as is. But honestly, I like poking the bear. And now I have even more evidence just to point out that this guy was definitely griefing and trying to deny it. Some people want to play. SHRIMPO can't. What do you mean SHRIMPO can't? I have made it to floor 15 solo as SHRIMPO, which is no small feat. By doing what? Buddy, you grief me on 2 machines. Don't even. Here is trying to rationalize. And smiley face. Bad luck, buddy. You are the bad luck. I'm getting way too heated over this. I am literally burning alive in the middle of winter. See? And I say I have recorded evidence. I don't think the Cosmo realizes. You just have horrible stealth. Yeah, buddy, you don't think I know that? Yeah, that's not how you get away. You couldn't have lost any of the Twisteds with that. I don't know if you're dense or slow, buddy. If you have Gordy's trinket, you know how to play the game. For sure. Unless you somehow cheated your way into it. I'm not lying. It's clear that the Cosmo is probably younger. With that spelling, man. Jesus Christ. And I just kind of keep pushing him. And Gordy just says SHRIMPO's ability just lowers his stealth. You don't think I know that already? He already brought it up. And I'm just going to say this as a public safety awareness to all SHRIMPO players. Just because you're playing as SHRIMPO, that does not give somebody the excuse to fucking grief you over playing as that character. As long as you're helping and not actually making it harder for the team to progress, then you're fine. You can play as SHRIMPO all you want. Because SHRIMPO is fun as hell to play as, in my opinion. I'm so sick of that. This is the first time I've actually seen a griefer in a long time, though. It's great content. These kind of videos tend to blow up. I'm very happy. Plus, the thumbnail will be fun to draw. At this point, I'm just rambling. But, yeah, this Cosmo, he just keeps insisting that he wasn't intending to grief. When you've seen it. You've watched this. You know exactly what. And at this point, after this, I checked the leaderboard, and the Cosmo already left. Anywho, So, yeah. So that was my experience with whatever the hell that was. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be sending a shortened video or whatever. I'm just gonna get this guy banned, if I can, on the Blush Crunch server, or just try and get this guy banned however much I can, because I think it would be really funny to stick it into that guy's smug ass face by making him lose his 100% Gordy research over griefing somebody. I think that'd be absolutely hilarious, and I think I'm entitled in my opinion that it is so. But anyways, I'm gonna go work on a thumbnail for this for now. I'm sorry, this is a very low effort video. I am currently burning alive angry while voicing this. And, yeah. Yay. Bye.